Welcome, everyone, to the Midnight Frogs podcast. Today we are celebrating the release of Jetters 5 and Sergeant Frog Abridged Episode 19. Joining me, as always, is Yoshi.
Hello, hello.
With Travis.
I'm always here.
JPace92.
Hello, everybody.
The Smash Bro. And Tempe.
Hey.
You mean, hey.
So to start things off, a couple of updates. One, not too great. SFA got its first copyright strike.
Shit.
Aw.
Yeah, it was for episode 18. And it is a legit one. It was from Bandai, but it was written entirely in Japanese, so I think they're not going to actually follow through on anything. Like, abridged series are so small and petty that if they actually wanted to sue me, it would be a really stupid decision on their part. But that is a possibility. Either I will get sued or episode 18 will be up in about a week. So, just to let you guys know.
You know what those Japanese lawyers do?
It's a coin flip, really. Do we sue or do we just don't give a shit?
Or do we de-sue?
Do we sue the people who don't give a shit? That's it. Wait.
That was fucking hilarious. Fuck you guys.
It really wasn't, but anyway.
That's a
no,
thigh slap
I don't
for
want-
Yoshi.
No pity. Fuck you. Go. Do the next. What the fuck?
That's my pity applause.
Also, for people who saw episode 19 and wanted a full-length version of Giro's "Look at Your Boobs" song, Travis and I are actually planning that.
When we're actually coming up with the original idea, we just kept on going, so it is pretty much complete anyway.
And that's not going to be a guarantee for every other time we do one of those songs. It's just we had more to go on, so we're just going the whole way.
Well, usually when there's a song, you guys go on for like 3 hours before going back to writing.
Well, every time I write, I always want to add songs and stuff, so it's just a natural progression.
Also, Meet the Frogs. Code is waiting until she has a good situation before I can do hers. I asked Revi, she never got back to me, so I don't know if she's up for that. But I want to do at least Codes before I interview Yoshi or Travis, or even like Jacob or someone. But
Really, who gives a shit about us? It's the other people that are really kind of cool.
it kind of defeats the point if I just go straight to you guys.
So Yoshi, what do you do? Nothing.
Ah.
I saw a stick outside my window. Then Jacob burped.
What are you doing in the interview, Jacob?
He just walks in. Hey guys, no, Jacob. My
Sorry,
turn.
I just
My
needed to
turn.
borrow some sugar from Yoshi.
It's my turn.
You went all the way to New Jersey to get sugar?
Of course.
You walked by like 500 Walmarts?
You know, I could go to Ezzy, but let me go to Yoshi's place after fucking sugar.
Straw had no updates. Skyward Sword, there are 3 videos left before that LP is complete. I just need to get Yoshi and Travis together. Would you guys be around today to do that, by any chance?
Honestly, I've been free ever since my summer 2 semester ended, so yeah.
Travis?
Oh, asking me too. I'm here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good sign.
What do you think, Travis? Muffin?
Are you kind of just surprised? Where? Oh. Well, I'm here. As I said, I'm here, aren't I? So that's already a good sign anyway.
Yeah.
Means one of my 2 days off a week I actually got.
Yay!
Also, Travis is going to be taking over for me as the double LPer at one time.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, he's going to be doing Sleeping Dogs. Yoshi, Travis, and I have recorded 3 parts for that. And he has taken dibs on BioShock Infinite, and he's recorded 2 parts for that we need to commentate.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Cool.
It's gonna be fun. Although I wanted to play the game first, so I'm just gonna be spoiled, but whatever.
Then beat it before I beat it.
Well,
That's
I kind of need money, damn it.
Well, then get money, then buy it,
Well,
then
I
beat
can't
it.
get
before
money
I-
that easily, Travis.
Then go whore yourself in the street, make money, go buy this and beat it before I do.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go whore myself out, so.
Alright, don't forget to lock the doors.
Hey, Tempe, take over for me with your disconnected mic.
No!
Thank you.
Okay, personal updates. J-Pace has a new episode of Burst Angel Bridge starting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got episode 2 now. Sent the script out to pretty much everyone that I know for sure I need voices for, and then already working on the 3rd episode actually in scripting stages. So hopefully I can get that out within the next couple weeks, hopefully. And yeah, that's pretty much it on that.
Cool. And I return as the very disturbed narrator.
Yeah, and trust me, it's gonna get a lot more interesting with him.
And now for the Thorn Show, of course. I'm going to be starting a webcomic with an artist complex. People who follow the Straw Hat Nose Tumblr might have seen her fan art, because that's all that I reblog there. I've talked with her. We're going to be doing a Legend of Zelda fan comic. I'm not going to give anything away, except it's going to be existential and other things you wouldn't expect from a Zelda fan comic. Next, I'm getting back to actually recording an album. It's going to be different from Geitzhals, which was going to be the last one. I kind of shelved that. Now I'm just doing whatever the hell I want. It's mostly going to be punk stuff. But people who listened into the pre-show also heard like an acoustic ballad and Killing Joke-inspired industrial rock. So it's going to be a bit of a mishmash. And this one, I can't give too much away because it's a gift for someone, but I'm voicing in a secret project. And I'll let you guys know on the Midnight Frogs when that's out. I just now, yesterday I got the last of my retakes in. So maybe that'll be done in about a month. I don't know how long the guy takes to edit. But I'll let you guys know. All right, and now for the reason you're here, the abridged stuff.
Me! Oh, wait. That
Oh
was so
yeah,
pointless.
my mic's working
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
There you are, Tumpy.
Yeah.
There.
Hello.
There.
Oh yeah, and I'm also in Excalibur's Prince and the Pussy. But you knew that already.
Wonderful. Glad to hear it, Thorn.
When he told me, I'm like, you're doing porn now, Thorn? We were doing so good. What happened?
Baby, oh, baby.
Gotta
Your
rake in the
eyes-
cash somehow.
Your eyes are brown, just like shit, and I get lost in them. Wait.
Oh, boy.
Let's not even go near that.
I agree.
Okay, Jetter's Abridged episode 5. For this one, I specifically wanted to give more character motivation to Shiro, since up till now he's just been like, I blow you up, boom, and there. So this episode is introducing Max, who Shiro thinks is mighty in disguise. I wanted to kind of build up. They don't have a very good relationship. Mighty is basically the abusive dad that Shiro never had.
I mean, see episode 1. Come on. It's just how it is.
Well, episode 1 didn't show it nearly enough. We really needed to drive it home.
Yeah.
And like with every episode, we made Mighty even more of an asshole.
Through basically an insane montage of Shiro sitting in his room, listening to that one song that everyone knows, and watching a cat video
Yeah.
while crying.
Actually, he's laughing.
But it almost sounds like he's sobbing at the same.
It's like this manic laughter, like just.
I like how we kind of reversed it, because when initially we wrote it, we were gonna say like "cat in a vacuum," my life sucks, things like that. And then we're just like, my brother's dead, like first thing, and then cat at the vacuum at the end. That's a comedy rule, guys. If you end up taking something and just kind of redesigning where you say it first, it can make things funnier.
Also, why did we made Bogular Mujo's dad? 'Cause in the original, he's not. In this one, why not?
I think we wanted to give some more motivations to Mujo because we just like him so much that we wanted to give him a reason.
Yeah. Like in the original, Bogular's just the boss, and Mujo's just the fuck up.
We kind of came up with the idea for Bogular's personality because we kept on coming up with, I think it was Nick Nolte jokes. Because he's just this old, grouchy sounding drunk. So we're like, yep, that's where we go.
It didn't quite sound like it, but that's what we were thinking. Oh no, the reason we made him Mujo's dad's because we made everyone related in Sergeant Frog Abridged, and we thought, who cares? Let's just do it again.
It makes it more interesting.
I was gonna joke and say, you guys just like making a bunch of fucked up family trees, don't you? But you guys weren't kidding.
No, I don't. Wait, shit. Yeah, I do.
That'll be relevant again later.
Yep.
Hold that thought. The dream sequence was, of course, drawn by Tembi.
What? Oh, yeah. I did, yeah.
See, that's us cheating because we really didn't know how to start the episode. So we're like, let's just write whatever the hell we want, and let's see if we can get someone to draw it out. Oh yeah, Tempe likes to draw.
Yeah.
It was a really stupid idea, though, and I'm sure no one understood it, but I don't care.
I know what Cobra's at!
I have to admit, that particular joke wasn't as direct steal, but it was kind of inspired for me from an episode of The Simpsons.
I think you mentioned that?
Well, because it was... The thing about it still makes me laugh. How Homer would have night terrors about cobras on a consistent basis in this episode. There was a point where he's playing baseball, he gets hit in the face with the baseball, knocks him out, and he immediately starts having a night terror about cobras. So that always cracked me up of just how stupid and just off the wall it was. I was just like, I just like the thought of cobra dreams. It's very specific.
Also, Travis drew Blobby.
I did
Oh,
draw
yes.
Blobby.
The beautiful art piece.
That was fantastic.
I think you were very confused of why he had the knife. That was a reference to the drunk podcast that we had.
Yeah. At first I was like, why in the world does just Travis just like drawing things with knives? And then Thorn was like, no, it was from that New Year's call. And I was like, oh, okay.
God, that New Year's call.
That was like so much fun.
Why did we even have Blobby?
I think it's just I had this joke idea of someone pretty much going, oh, heck, can I find this one person? And having an awful artist rendering, and then that awful artist rendering leads to the person they're looking for. That's never how it works. You just have a habit of listening to me when I say things. I think that's why it's in there.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck your idea is, Travis, keep going.
Both of these episodes are very Travis-centric.
Oh, I thought you were just going to stop at very Travis.
The thing is, I feel like that's almost either a confidence point for me, or it's a thing where you just go, "Oh, if it's fucked up, it's Travis. He did it over there." Random shit, it's him.
This crime scene seems very Travis.
Because the murder victim is holding a knife.
Travis! Oh, you scamp, you killing people.
It was also rather fun. I mean, I think we're really excited to go into this episode just because we realized how much Birdie was in it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we really didn't do much with him in this one either.
We didn't want to overuse him like we did with episode 3.
Yep.
In fact, episode 3 I have listed as a potential future remake, because I rewatched it again, and it's like every good line just gets ruined by something else. Really kind of ruins it for me.
In this last episode, we even brought back the alarm system, which I'm always taking pleasure for.
Yeah.
Loudly chewing spaghetti.
The alarms for was it like episode 2 we first put that in?
Well, we did the code flamboyant.
Yeah, Code Flamboyant.
Alarm.
That's kind of like what happened with Gangu. We started off just having him be some obnoxious stereotype, and I was like, that's really not funny. Let's just do something weird. And of course, weird ended up being perfect, so going with that instead.
It's always kind of for the things we make.
Yeah.
I think everyone at this point, we thought they were like Birdie, but I feel like it's kind of a battle between people liking Birdie and Mujo. Mujo's just too fun to write.
Yeah.
Dude, stop talking about my cock. Oh, and those streams are fun as hell to do, by the way.
Yeah. The thunder bomb being used to teleport. This was one of the things I was thinking about for the episode that we needed to do. The Bombermen are supposed to be godlike, but we hadn't really shown that. So when he's doing the thunder bomb, instead of just having him fuck up, he has to fuck up spectacularly. And at this point, after in the original, after he misuses the thunder bomb, he has a flashback to when Grandma Bomber tells him Mighty's disappeared. So how about he just teleports to Grandma Bomber?
And also teleport back and also create nightmare cobras.
And a mustache.
And a mustache. I don't know why that was my idea. You just pop up with a mustache this time. I know more cobras. Ah!
That's my favorite thing to do. I know more cobras.
Remember when you told me to draw that? I was just like, well, okay.
Have you got? I just can't believe you still question this.
Yeah.
You should just go, okay.
I just love the fact that the Thunder Bomb seems to do everything except create electricity.
That was another thing. I was thinking when he teleported to Planet Bomber, like, should there be some sparks? No, it should be a complete and utter failure. Like, not even give him that.
And I also like the idea is something that was just kind of in the background of other people accidentally making thunder bombs.
Yeah.
I think I was like, oh, look what I did on accident.
Oh, yeah. I got a virus.
One of our mini running. That's the only reason why I definitely want to see if we can continue at least that part of the Bulge Bomb thing. Because I like the idea of each episode having a different thing happen to Mujo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are considering changing the theme song, starting with episode 6.
We still have to make it awesome, though, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll see. If anything, I just want to, like, redo it. Like, make it an updated version.
I only had really one major regret from this latest episode, and that was the fact that the deep one wasn't in it anywhere.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I actually had people point that out in the thing. I was like, I didn't know that many people like the deep one.
You didn't?
I didn't know that many people liked it. He just said, like, one line each time.
He was funny.
What the fuck? I liked the last episode that he was in, just how quiet he was, where he's just like, look at that.
Look at that.
Stop talking to me!
My back hurts!
I think Thorn's a little envious that he can't do that scream, but that's okay.
I really am. That's the best I can do. I think Yoshi wanted this explained, or someone, why Birdie was driving in a circle. That's because in the source footage, there's only that one distance shot of the land jetter driving, but there's kind of a long conversation that needs to be said there. And it would be in character for him to drive in a circle because nobody told him he shouldn't.
I just like the idea that it took them that long to notice that he was doing that.
Yeah.
He took like 7 loops, and it's like, why are we driving a circle now?
That rock does look the same. Yeah.
We're in a desert, though, so it could be different.
I just like how Shout points it out in like mid-sentence. Just goes to immediate screaming, why are you driving in a circle?
It makes it sound like she knew all along, but she didn't have the nerves to say anything before.
I don't want to.
Oh, Jesus, fine. I'm gonna ask.
I don't want to assume the worst, but.
And the housing bomber.
That was basically again, another moment of me coming up with a stupid song, but it was also just me going like, what's the most obvious thing that could do with this? And as soon as I said it was so lame that we couldn't do any more lines with him.
Yeah. The first line, for a long time, we thought we couldn't come up with another one to top it.
Well, and the funny thing is, like, it was the first thing I thought of when I saw him. It was just sort of, I'm a bomb, house. And I said nothing else, so we're just like, that's it. That's all he needs to say. Already. And then somehow in the middle of writing, just rambling, I just thought, you look like mighty. All my furniture just fell out. And Thorn died for like a good 15 minutes. And we're like, okay, we're just putting that in too. He didn't even think it was about the house bomber. He just thought I would randomly say it.
No, I knew it was a house bomber. I didn't know it was in the tune of Brick House, though.
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying it. The reason House Bomber's like that and he only has 2 lines is because in the original, he's actually pretty funny.
They made him into a comedy character, and we're just like, we can't use the same character, so whatever.
He actually makes really funny house puns. It's like when Max blows him up, he says, I'm disturbing the neighbors!
I love puns.
I want to do a song parody with him. Like a full-length version of I'm a Bomb House.
But see, that requires me to have to sing like that the entire time at that volume. Chicka bye, chicka bow wow. Yeah, now I'm saying it, I'm realizing that more people are just like, yeah, we have to listen to this shit.
It could be like the original version is just "He's a bomb," do-do-do-do. And it did come up with a second verse, but Travis was like, "No, let's just end it here."
It's like the idea that they finally just go like, "Oh, we left him here. Let's just take care of him now." Man, a lot of those jokes, like, "Can you believe this pole?" were just things we noticed in the animation.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much episode 5. Apparently, people liked it, which is good.
And one person wasn't aware of it. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's Jedders Abridged. It's Travis and I's other series, which is also voiced by Code Black Hayate. So it's kind of a Midnight Frogs side project.
Remember, who said it was in the first episode where it's just like, "You're stealing from Sergeant Frog Abridged."
How dare you steal from yourself?
He just wrote matter of factly, I am Sergeant Frog Abridged.
I am Sergeant Frog.
And I wasn't stealing anything from it. Literally.
We made a point not to use any references from it.
You stole the voices, you bitch.
How dare you steal the driving in a circle joke that never happened?
How'd you get the cast from Midnight Frogs in your stuff, man?
How much did you have to pay him for that? The funny thing is that I remember reading this recent one where this guy was basically just writing an episode that we should do. I was like, isn't that against the point?
Yeah.
This next episode, you should do this exactly. And get Moscow X involved, because clearly he would do it.
And we know him, by the way.
And we want him.
I do kind of know him, but I don't care about necessarily having him in my project.
It wouldn't make sense. That's like saying, ooh, let's make a Ghost Nappa joke. Because, that's still funny, maybe. Right?
Because that's still relevant.
Because that matters.
They'll help us sell shirts, right?
Because your abridge won't matter unless you include some other guy.
Because they'll help us sell merchandise for material we don't own, right? Right?
Yeah, go us!
And just to pile on the shit towards them, even if I did like Team 4-Star, even if I did like DBZ Abridged, I hate their Goku, so there.
Their Goku isn't that great. I don't know why everyone wants to hear him as Goku. It's kind of weird.
He's good in other things, it's just not a good Goku voice.
Then we see the number of people listening on the stream go, to start jumping.
-5.
It's just us left. It's like,
just us and some
guys.
tumbleweeds.
Mr. Tumbleweed 67.
I was going to say, that's the reason why this one joke didn't go into Jedders 5. After Shout says, or asks why there are frogs in the dishwasher, I was really tempted to have Kara or Gura or someone shout something from behind her. But Travis is like, no, if we're not going to do jokes, we're not going to do any jokes. So that didn't happen. He kept me honest.
Sometimes we need to kind of remind ourselves of that.
All right, that's it for Jedders 5. Moving on to SFA 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one everyone likes.
Now let's finally talk about it.
This was actually the unused episode I mentioned that had inspired me to bring back SFA. Yoshi had sent it to me eons ago for an episode for season 2 that we didn't do because we pulled the episode count back. And I rewatched the episode and I thought, this is pretty viable stuff. And then Travis and I got down to it and we cut like half of the script out because we just couldn't get it to go anywhere. And yet it was also a really fun episode to write, so...
Initially, it did become more of a, where are we going with this kind of thing?
Yeah. At about the halfway point.
Yeah, but then we kind of found what we wanted. We had these good jokes that we had to actually get rid of because it made no sense in a plot sense. So we had to drop some stuff to make it more relevant.
Some of the jokes that we didn't use. Snake, you'll notice he doesn't speak. He was going to have both a speaking line, but also Big Boss was going to show up. There's a guy on the train who's just sitting in a cage who looks kind of like Big Boss. So we were going to have a joke involving that, where Solid Snake would pop up underneath him, Big Boss! And Big Boss's head would catch on fire.
What?
Exactly.
Either I or Travis also had the idea that Snake would fly into his mouth. Was that, or is that just me?
I think that was mine. Sounds like something I would say.
Probably.
Maybe because I wanted to link it to Snake Eater when I did that. And I want Snake Eater to play as soon as it happened. Whoa, Snake Eater!
Just pile it on.
Oh, yeah. I love how someone actually wrote as a comment their favorite character Raiden showed back. I was like, yeah, I am!
Raiden's back, bitches!
Snake Eating music!
That's another thing right after that, like when Ocelot shows up and starts shooting at them, and they start running away like really cheap puppets. Originally, it was just going to be Snake pops up. This would have been one of his lines. He pops up, tells Raiden to get in the box, and they disappear and run off. I'm kind of playing Ocelot, at least for this episode, as like the Inspector Zenigata to Snake and Raiden's Lupin the Third, just because I felt like it. I don't know if I'm going to keep that going. Can't really go anywhere with that, but it was funny.
And we got to cast somebody else in it, too, so, hey.
Yeah, we got Lolly with Excalibur to do Ocelot. For those of you who have not seen The Prince and the Pussy, he does it. Go watch it. It's decent.
I can't tell if it's opposite or not. Watch it. It's decent.
No, it actually is good. It's worth watching. Go watch it. After the podcast.
Not now. Don't go.
Keep on listening to us. Keep on going. Come on.
Oh, don't leave.
Angela went to go do that. Oh, fuck this. I'm gonna watch this.
I'll watch The Prince of the Pussy.
If we didn't lose him after the Goku thing, we've lost him because of this shit.
Right?
The numbers keep dwindling.
Yeah, his Goku is alright. Yeah, I feel that. So the Prince is a pussy. Holy shit, let's go.
While they're watching, let's explain golf. Don't actually explain golf, Jacob.
Now the numbers are really going to drop, Jacob.
I stopped
Great
saying. I stopped the
Laser
joke like
golf will
5
not
minutes
work.
ago.
We've proved that.
Anyway, continue.
Another joke we took out, along with the big boss in a cage thing, is right after that there's this chef who, even though like the ship is going haywire, is just... I don't know what he's saying because the video file was in Spanish, but he looks really concerned with finishing his soup.
He's just standing in front of his pot, like shaking emotionally, like, I can't leave this souffle. We really wanted to use him, but we just couldn't think of a way of dropping him that didn't seem nonsensical.
Yeah, and we didn't really care. We just wanted to get to the cockpit to introduce the Shirara Corps. Oh, that's also why Poyon shows up for only 3 lines. She was going to have more, which involved the chef and Big Boss. But since we cut that out, they basically forget who she is by the end of the episode.
I hate her character so much. Not the SFA one. I mean, I always hated her because I just found her to be pointless.
The funny thing is, I think now that the line you said right after she shows up kind of fits. Oh my god, don't you look the dumbest?
All she does is show up as like, hey guys, stop doing what you're doing. Oh, okay. Next episode, and just...
I like how in her last line she tried to be all like friendly towards them. I thought that was really funny. Like, oh, it's okay, family is family. But go get out.
Go away.
And I also I like sudden realization jokes. Like they're already like 5 minutes into the episode, and one of them just had to turn and go, "Who the hell are you?"
Rolling it back a bit, we're writing the episode like with episode 13. We only had one reason to even do the episode, which is to introduce something at the end. In this case, the Shirara Corps. But this is pretty much how episode 13 should have gone, because we actually had jokes for the rest of it. And it was kind of a joke cavalcade. Once we started, we didn't really stop, because why should we? There's no point. Not till the end.
Even then, it was jokes, so... Ha.
Yeah. In fact, Shirara, what I was doing with him in Reset was a lot more serious than it needed to be, and ended up not being as funny as it should have been, which is why in this one he's a little more Invader Zim in how he plays out.
I think we just kind of sold his character after that line. We'll ignore that threat but fear it.
I'll ignore my threat but fear it. Which is a hilarious line. And he, at that point, however serious you thought he was in Reset is gone.
Oh yeah, I got to play the scared character against that. Thanks.
Just means you're in the story, so you're welcome.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll give it to another guy. Whatever.
I can play scared little girl.
I want to hear Yoshi. Go ahead.
Eek! No, stop! I am scared.
I can do it too.
Oh.
Did you almost throw up, Tempe? You're like,
No. Oh. No, I can just play scared child because I'm afraid of Thorn. Not anymore. He's a loser now, but I used to.
Finally, you get it.
I used to be intimidated by him, so. And then hearing him play a scary character, it was like, whoa.
you get to channel your fear. It just makes more of a method acting.
Yeah. So it was pretty legit.
And it works better now because now Shirara's a loser.
Yeah.
No, I really can't play a scared character anymore. Sorry.
You're scared of Raiden. Ooh. Ah.
I was totally in this episode though, in an artist's point of view.
Yeah, you were.
I drew a logo.
2 of them
Oh
even.
wait, and I did the end. Yeah.
Let's see. This episode, I like to call it the issues episode because of 2 things. 1, the constant render issues that happened while I was trying to upload it. 2, because I realized after this one and Jetter's Abridged 5, apparently Travis and I's favorite comedy subject is family issues.
It's relatable at the very least. I mean, everyone kind of experiences the extent. I mean, this is obviously a very abstract view of such things, but
Mom, son.
that line is sold you. That as soon as I said that, it sold you.
Yeah.
Mom, son, dad, train.
Sold Yoshi, I can tell you that.
I still have to listen to that recording.
Yeah, I have what is it? A minute or 2 minute long recording of Yoshi laughing his ass off, hearing that line live for the first time.
Oh, I gotta hear that.
I'll show you guys this.
Did you talk about the 2 minutes of me laughing thingy?
Yeah.
See, initially, I think that started as a different joke. Like, someone else was controlling the train. But then we thought, Grandpa Viper became the train.
Well, the thing was, that was actually my favorite joke when I was reading through, and it was like, I've been on the train so long, I became the train. But hearing the next line, like, oh, dad train, I was laughing forever.
Mom, son, dad, train.
It's so stupid.
I was the one who thought of it originally because we just started with a whole, just then they going, Viper, the mom running, I just went, son! I was like, all right, mom's son. How does that work? I don't care.
Oh, someone wanted to know why Karo was a literal piece of shit in the start. I don't know how I found that video. I think I was just looking through random YouTube raws of Sergeant Frog, and that was one of them. I think in the episode prior to it, Karo just gets squashed into a cube, and he's like that for the rest of the episode, and nobody does anything about it. But the first thing I thought when I saw that was Kara was learning what it's like to be a literal piece of shit. So I had to find a way to work it into the episode. So the only reason that whole scene with Fuyuki is in there is because of that one line.
Well, he's slowly getting better, but it's not much of an improvement, honestly.
I honestly wanted to delve deeper into his because I was afraid that with his kind of transition into more of a mature character that he would lose some of those things part of him, but those are all internal. They're all his ego is something deep locked inside of him, and his selfishness and things like that are just things that are part of him. He could mature, but they're still there.
Yeah, and that's one of the other things that I wanted to bring up. Kararo, he's less of an asshole to his friends, but he's still an asshole, and he still has an ego. So it's one of the things we wanted to emphasize in this episode. So that's why he's so intent on impressing his mom, but he doesn't know how. He thinks being himself is impressive.
Doesn't do anything. Though.
Him being polite just increased it 10 times. I'm being polite, aren't you impressed?
Here's the salt shaker.
This is
I
my
don't know.
voice.
I said please when I gave it to you.
You don't need it, but I think you could use some salt.
Sprays it right in the eyes.
Right? There you go. You feel better. They
Throw it over your left shoulder for good luck.
And we're gonna
Oh,
rub
sorry,
it,
Doro.
We're gonna rub it in your wounds to make it feel better. There you go. You like that?
You make him sound like he's taking pleasure from, yeah, salt in the wound, girl, yeah.
I'm like a doctor.
I
God, I'm so smart.
I just imagine like he would tried like reading a book about manners by accidentally only read one about table manners, and now he just carries food all around just to make him seem
No,
polite.
you know what it is? He's pleasant to tables is the thing.
If he started to talk to anybody, he's like, no, wait, knife on the right side.
Walks to the room, he puts like a cloth over it, like,
Okay, now we're ready. Go on.
That's great what you're saying, but might you pass the mashed potatoes?
we
He
didn't.
doesn't put his elbows on anything anymore.
Shut up, guys. This is actually good material. We can't give it away.
Shh, not in front of the mahogany.
It's sensitive.
Just got it lacquered.
All right, let's continue. I don't want to
It's like, let's move on.
Someone also wanted to know what the Doro's mom's headbanging music was. That's a song called Prancer by the Dillinger Escape Plan. It's an album that came out this year. It's pretty good. I recommend it if you like that kind of thing.
Dillinger
Decent.
is a particular taste kind of band, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
you listen to it, you'll either love it or you'll hate it.
I mentioned Ocelot. We had talked about this previous, how each season we would just introduce a new character based on which Metal Gear Solid game they're from, depending on the season number. And I think someone had mentioned it earlier. It was either in the chat or in the call on a podcast that it should be young Ocelot. And then I found a pretty good model of him, so I thought, let's just do it. But I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with him, because I'm still reconsidering the whole Inspector against Snake and Raiden thing.
I think that was either me or Travis.
I don't remember.
I remember the most useless things, so.
It was me.
It was
It
Tempe.
was Tempe.
She clearly has played the game before.
I was
Shit.
sure.
I was wrong.
Next, Beverage Hard. This was actually Travis's idea, believe it or not.
Really?
Well, it started with you mentioning, Party Hard by Angelo Key because they were partying. But then I just started going, beverage, beverage, beverage. You want to have a beverage? And here's a diet beverage. The only regret I had from that episode is I didn't get to voice one of the party carts.
No.
I did come up with the term. I did come up with the term party cart as well.
Yeah.
Back up, party carts. Plus, the thing that you can sneaks in there is you can hear party, whoa.
So they're a bit of both.
Well, actually, I've been to an Andrew WK concert. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot of mentioning of party. So it just seemed appropriate. I just got to try to think of every situation where I could fit them in there. So, like, the boobs line, I was like, "Hope your boobs want a beverage."
Yeah, there's no other point to them. It was just that.
I'm also partially to blame, and I almost feel bad.
Yeah, it's Jacob's fault I even know who Andrew WK is.
Like, I showed you the album that I thought you'd like because it was, like, abstract and weird, and you ended up liking the one I thought you'd hate.
That guy rocks some pretty mean keyboard.
Yeah, he's a fucking great
Yeah.
piano player.
It's really
Like,
impressive.
he has a whole album of nothing but piano music, and it's really beautiful.
Watching him live is funny because the last time I checked, there was just this random chicken like Rambo spandex and stage like gyrating, but she was like doing this like rock and roll gyrating punk dance, and that was her only point of being in the band itself. So every song I was like, yeah, I'm shaking and gyrating. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah. The girl looks like she's doing Taibo on stage.
Yeah, that one.
She sings sometimes.
Yeah, that's about her involvement in its completion.
If I'm thinking of the same person you guys are thinking of, I think that's his wife.
Oh, really?
Really? I know that.
I actually do have an Andrew WK air freshener. I have it hanging on my. It's basically that the album of him with the bloody nose. It's just that head, and it's hanging from my mirror.
Does it smell like party all the time?
It does smell like party. He did when he was selling them. He was just like on stage, like, buy our shirts, buy our air freshener. It'll make your dick smell good.
That's always a party.
And I remember one time he performed on stage in a wheelchair when he broke his ankle or something. I thought that was badass.
I just imagine him wheeling back and forth doing wheelies, like party.
I feel like they just have a ramp specifically for him just so he can jump off.
He just rolls off into the crowd.
Break your legs with me, party!
His body just completely limp as his crowd surfing. They just throw him on the stage.
Next concert, he's in a full body cast. There's another ramp for him.
See how much you can go till you die.
They use a catapult to get him into the crowd.
Eventually, they just have a concert in a hospital, and he's just sitting there, and everybody's going crazy with all these tools.
I just imagine a bunch of people surrounding his like bed there, and you hear beep, beep, party.
The doctors start partying. We should fix him, but
Fix them, but we're too busy party.
Great tune.
God. So about Sergeant Frog.
Pour on the road.
What about Sergeant Frog?
Is this not the Andrew WK fan podcast?
Why am I
Oh
here?
shit, I'm gone then. Everybody starts leaving like, oh man, I thought this was the Andrew WK podcast.
Oh man, I thought everyone already left.
I'm fucking out of here, man.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. Someone wanted to know why Kara was dancing around in place while eating. I don't know.
It was just in the episode, and I wanted to keep it. We just fuck it. Let's keep it in there.
I love that because then Tamama was just doing it too, like party.
Tom was doing the Tybo this time.
Yep. Wearing yellow spandex, or like the rainbow spandex that this woman was wearing. Plus, I just like the idea of him just being such a jerk, but asking for people to be just like self-conscious, like be sensitive to my feelings. For some reason, I was just really amused of Yoshi's take of eating because his nom nom. She's like nom nom nom. I'm like a dog barking.
Well, I had a couple of takes where I did it a bit quicker, but Thorn wanted me to go slower, so.
Because he's a little hard to understand, because his mouth is full.
Yeah, because it'd be like, oh, no, and he'd be like, no, go again. I'm like, okay.
Get a rhythm going. It's weird because he's talking through all of that while he's dancing around, but his mouth doesn't move. So he's basically just shoving food down his throat.
It's not even really that explained either.
Yeah. Like, I get that he probably took the food from the robots going haywire.
The party carts.
The party carts, but...
Party, whoa!
Party, whoa!
Party, whoa!
Also, I don't know if you guys saw somewhere, because I don't know how many people actually go on the website, but Brandy's back. She moved back to America in June, and she had mentioned to me, if you ever need me for a voice, I'm back. It's like, all right, here's a voice. You have 3 lines, and they don't matter.
Can I get a voice one more time? Well,
Welcome to America.
That was a good one.
Man, she's so cool.
Speaking of someone I've never talked to ever.
Yes. But yeah, since she was the reason Momika stayed dead, and now that she's back, there is a chance of Momika coming back. It just depends on the episode. And it needs to be a good episode and for there to be a good reason.
Her head just rejuvenates.
I'm just back.
Head just rejuvenates. Or her spirit takes over the puppet or something. I don't know.
That'd be pretty badass.
My eyes! Oh, sorry, mistress.
Oh, I didn't intend to write it in the episode planner as serious puns, because that's not quite what it is, but Shirara and Mekeke, they have the worst names, don't they?
And Putata.
Putata.
Well, from what I can understand, if I read correctly, that Shirara and like the Shirara Corps, all of them were like fan made or something.
Yeah.
Like they had a contest and then they just
Fuck the fans, Jesus.
and those were the winners, I guess. So what you're looking at is the best of the best, according to them. So
My Karasona's better than that.
Fucking mine's better, and he has a straw hat.
Like, their names are a nightmare to pronounce, though.
Yeah.
Okay, putata.
Like, I'm pretty sure they don't know what puta stands for, but when I heard it, I was just laughing forever, because I'm like, really, guys? You didn't even bother to check?
I don't even know how to pronounce the one that I voiced, honestly.
Neither do I. Nui? Nui.
I guess it's Nui or Nui.
Yeah, it's Nui.
Yeah.
Talking ball?
That should be a joke into it. Just like every time, like, get him! Yeah.
Get him, Moi, statue!
Statue.
Statue!
Get him, Nui.
It's like, okay.
But where I was going with that is Shirara kind of makes accidental puns, but then takes them seriously. In this one of his first lines is, like, after Doro says, I assume you're the one behind this, Shirara's like, it wasn't my ass. That's how Shirara thinks. So at the end, Shirara's like, I owe them no quarter, which means I owe them no...
Mercy.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
And then Mecha Kid doesn't get it either. Because, like, his one of his other lines is, my goose was thoroughly bumped, which is not even a correct interpretation of goosebumps.
I feel like that was just trying to have him agree with him, just to be like, I understand what that means, not at all.
But I like that scene because how stupid it is. Or dime? Shit. He checks his wallet. It's like you completely missed your own statement.
I don't know a quarter, but maybe just a little less, maybe a dime. I don't know.
But yeah, this is... I went back over the recording sessions, and I couldn't keep track of any of the jokes I actually did. So this was a very Travis episode.
Well, I knew that when we brought up Shirara, the part where we just knew he kind of sucked was the whole, like, if you can hear my voice, then the speakers are working. Go me. I think it just started with you just saying, if you could hear my voice, I was just like, what would suck?
So yeah, Jetters 5, SFA 19, did you guys enjoy them?
No.
Podcasters.
That kind of stunk a little, I guess.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yes, I did. I love them.
Wait, are you talking to us in the chat?
I'm talking to everyone.
Yeah.
Just like,
Never respond. And we're just
like, I wasn't sure.
oh, shut up.
Yes,
I
I
like it
enjoyed.
because my logo's in it.
Yeah, I thought
but
I liked it because I did it. I was in it, kind of.
But what's not what I hated it.
Everything else kind of sucked. No,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. That was a
It was
great.
great.
Yeah. Jetters 5 is probably up there with some of the best ones, and SFA 19 was a wonderful comeback.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say
Agreed.
13 like you did that one time.
Fuck off, Travis.
Don't you fucking dare.
It's okay,
And
Jake.
she's gonna be even cuter because I'm voicing her. Sorry, the chat's talking about.
Yeah.
Wow, Tempe, you've become such a deep butt.
I'm just kidding.
It gets so much better when I'm involved.
Maybe, because Tempe did contribute 2 pictures to this. First, the Shirara
Oh.
logo.
Yeah.
That actually wasn't, like, that's not in the original episode. In the original, it's just Kululu saying something. Saying, the train has a mom. I don't know.
That was such a weird episode. All the trains get lonely, so they all just hijack everybody and go to Train Island.
Sounds like an episode of Caro, yeah.
Yep. And also, Tempe drew a new logo for Sergeant Frog Abridged, so it's not going to have a Midnight Frogs logo in the credits anymore. We're still coming up with a separate logo for just the Midnight Frogs, but we don't have any ideas yet.
Nah, I drew that the other night.
Oh,
I just have a frog jumping at the moon.
One of them falling off. Ah!
Also,
Impaled on the crescent moon, just
I said this before. You should probably make that logo the channel banner on the Midnight Frogs channel.
Your
I did.
face.
Oh, you did?
yep. It looks really bad because YouTube's channel art thing is completely screwed up.
It really
It
is.
tells you it wants a file this size, and then it crops the tiniest part, so now you only see the frog's crotch.
And you can only the thing is you can only crop the very center. You can't move the crop anywhere else.
Like, the sizes are so weird on that banner. It's like,
Sergeant Frog abridged. Oh yeah.
Like on my own Let's Play channel, I got one of my artist friends to draw me a piece of art of me playing video games, and when I tried to do it, it just zoomed on my chin and my mouth.
It's kind of make it seem like you don't know how to use a camera.
like
That's Travis right there.
To me.
Then they show the TV one. If you do it on TV, it looks fine. But on computers, fuck that noise. The one everyone, like 99% of the actual YouTube community uses, whatever. That doesn't matter.
But the TV.
But all right, that's it for Jitters 5 and SFA 19. Travis suggested this. I reblogged something on the Ask Gyrodoro Tumblr. It's this really hilarious fanfic.
It's the best fanfic I've ever read of Sergeant Frog.
It's pretty spectacular. So we wanted to read it for you guys.
Link it, please, because we'll have to...
I'll just post it in the chat.
All right, so clearly we're going to have the frogs voice their appropriate frog. But
Yeah.
who shall be the narrator?
Well, I'm the narrator, so maybe me.
Yeah.
But then that just means... But it's going to be weird where it's like, this person said, hello!
I have different voices for the characters, Travis.
I know, but it's still kind of weird. How about Timpy? You do it.
I don't know how to read. I'm 5. I'm still in kindergarten.
6, thank you.
When did I turn 6? When did that happen? I thought I was 4.
Right now, so you're allowed to read. Go.
Peter Rabbit's a thing. Fucking you learned.
Okay. Like right now, go.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to.
To the home front.
She wants to. Now go!
One day, Kara wanted some cake. He looked in the kitchen. No cake.
Damn, son!
He screeched in anger. He really wanted cake. He called Tamama. Tamama was right next to him.
I'm right here, Sarge. Look behind you.
He told his homeboy.
Let's get this bitch-ass cake started then.
And then he cake. And then Guro was flying through the house. Then Karo got a shotgun and blew a hole through the roof.
Boy, get the fuck down here!
Wow, rude. I can't stop the sparkles.
Guro screeched and then exploded.
Damn fucker exploding like he owns Death Palace.
Tamama said.
Alright, let's get this bitch in the sweet oven.
As they...
Oh no.
Oh no.
Do you want me to do the censor one? Just read to the point and I'll say the censor.
Okay. As they put the...
Bitch.
in the oven, and by...
Bitch.
I mean cake, Doro popped in from the ceiling.
Now that's what I call an oven.
He said with bedroom eyes. A bullet whizzed past his booty and he retreated. So then they got the cake, and it turns out the cake was soup.
Who the hell even is that? I can't tell who's.
I assume it's Tamama.
How the hell does that even happen?
Fuck!
Kara was about to pump. I'm just a baby. Why am I being made to do this?
Popped a cherry.
The end.
that was a masterpiece. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That was beautiful.
Oh my god.
That was.
It's okay, Tappy. We'll go to Disney World after this.
I couldn't clap my hands.
Could you please draw this, Timpy? I want to see this in a illustration.
Thing.
There you go.
I'll just animate it.
There you go.
I'm secretly an animator that nobody knows about.
Well, you can draw stills. I'm okay with that.
That'll happen eventually.
Yeah.
Let's see the person, their Tumblr account who wrote that, fluffing bunnies.
Oh yeah.
So thank them for that masterwork.
I'm gonna go follow them right now.
Yeah.
Funny thing is when you guys said that, the first thing I read was like, did Thorne write this?
I kind of thought that at like very first, but then I saw that it was written by someone else.
I want to see Tempe abridged.
I was just about. Oh my god! I was literally just about to say like.
Fucking sad ego shit. She's a demon now. Yeah.
It already happened. He was in the end of 13.
I was. God, why did you? Can you like take that out?
No.
Episode 13 is going to be remade at some point, so we can.
We'll make it more prominent next time.
I feel like it's gonna be like 1 minute long though.
God.
No, just make a YouTube poop of it, so it's just constant.
It's just like Tempe fall back for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
Or falling back in a journey, like falling across the Grand Canyon.
Like
Are you trying to get me killed?
It's all for the sake of comedy.
I thought you said you loved me, Travis. I thought what we had was special. Yoshi. Oh, God. Yoshi, you're a mean big brother. I'm not even gonna be your younger sibling anymore. Don't talk to me.
It's just the thought of you falling off the Grand Canyon. How mean is that?
Hey, I'm from Arizona. I mean, I lived there for the first 8 years of my life. Yoshi, calm down.
I think we lost Yoshi for a minute.
This is the train all over again. Anyway.
I just imagine the SFA 13 remake is just going to be that whole video of Tempe at the park.
I will personally animate you an ending if you take that out. I will actually use Flash that I actually have, and I will.
As long as you animate you falling in the park.
And down the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
And into space.
Travis, why the fuck did you pick the Grand Canyon?
Because I'm from Arizona, duh.
Plus, I had this vision of her not even just falling down, but flying across the Grand Canyon. Tumbling.
Just goodbye, friends. I am gone. Free.
See you folks soon.
Transcendence.
Goes to the shooting star.
My people need me.
My people.
The other Tempes around the world.
Oh yeah, totally. Or maybe I could just go to Tempe, and all my people are in the little town of Tempe.
An
That's
entire
right.
town.
They're just waiting there.
Yeah, everybody who lives in Tempe is a Tempenian. Yeah.
Tempenite.
Temporal.
Tempura.
Yeah, like beat me to it.
Tempinator.
All right,
Okay.
so questions now.
Questions.
Out of all people to keep things on subject, me.
We got a PM from someone, and they had a couple questions in that we want to answer on the podcast. The other question from Ninja the Hedgehog 800. First, at any point would you like to give Tamers another shot? I really wanted to see what you guys were planning for that. I am considering it. Again, Yoshi had retired from writing a video abridged series, so I would just need someone else to get involved on that.
I got you, Thorn. I got your bag. Just kidding.
So I'm probably someone I haven't worked with yet, just to see what happens. But we'll see. It's not completely dead. It's just I'm holding it up until I can actually get someone together to work on it with me. And also I'm overloaded with projects already. And second question, this is a question that's been bothering me, and I don't think the chat will ask anytime soon. What were your plans for Oshawott?
Let's see. That was around the time when we thought that they were gonna make a special for Mystery Dungeon 3 when whatchamacallit, the new one came out. What's it called? Something of
Sky?
something Gates, Magnagate or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So we thought that they were gonna make another one because they did it for every other game. Even like what was the one with the sky? Explorers of Sky, and like that's pretty much just the second one, but with new stuff. So naturally, I thought they were actually going to make a third one, but they never did. And instead, what they ended up doing was just commercials that were animated, which is kind of stupid in my opinion, but whatever. So the idea for the idea that I had for Oshawott was that he was going to be this incompetent little Oshawott, but his name was actually Oswald. And he would always be this little thing. He would do an attack move, but he would do something entirely opposite. Like, hey guys, I'm going to use dig, and then he starts spinning his tail, and then he flies away. And like, I'm going to use fly, and then he starts digging or something like that.
Just slapping the ground.
Yeah.
He also had a very particular voice.
His voice was just gonna be this. Hey guys, I learned how to fly.
And then he just
Then he does dig.
pretends to be a leaf or something, he was just this little weird little bugger who it was just really out there. So, and that was all I really had for it. And I was really hoping that they would actually make a special, but that never happened. So I don't know. I'm fully aware that there's the second Mystery Dungeon special, but I didn't want to use that team particularly. I actually had a joke planned that during the third special they would make references to the first Team Retard and the secondary team that we never did. That it would just cut to them falling off a cliff because there's a scene of that in the second one and it made me laugh. So it's just like, what happened to the second team? Ah! And it just cuts back to them being normal, but But that never happened. But yeah, that's all I had for Oswald the Oshawott. I don't know, maybe... Actually, I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to be able to use him, but,
The guys are revived! Dies.
Right?
Wouldn't he also, ruin everything for his team?
Yeah, he would also just be the guy who messes everything up, but he would always come out alive somehow. Everybody else would die except for him.
It's a shame. I really wanted to do it.
Yeah, I really wanted to use him, too, but it never happened. I guess he's just in that vault of characters that'll never be used, but maybe someday. That's what it's called, by the way, the vault.
X and Y abridged, one shot.
I don't even know if he's even going to be in that. They're probably going to replace him with the water frog thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, and that's Oshawott's mom. Asha never shut the hell up when I want him to.
She likes flies, too.
Shut up.
God, Mom, stop! You're so unnecessary.
Well, just to throw it off, she's really German.
I miss Dad, the angry talking Russian guy from Dumbass Airlines.
Am I right?
That's still one of my favorite jokes from that Let's Play. And now 3 hours of an angry Russian man yelling. Travis, where'd you go?
Feed his
Feed
dog.
dogs.
Yeah, I know.
Doges.
He's the one who said it. It'd be funny.
Do you see your question, Yoshi?
Yeah, I kind of don't want to answer it, though.
I'm gonna answer it for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. If Yoshi was a woodchuck, would chuck? Wood. Or throw it. Well, if he was a woodchuck, obviously he'd chuck the wood, you idiot.
Tempe, wow, calm down. Idiot. Fucking plebe. All right, Tempe, jeez. Whoa.
You idiot. God.
God, you know nothing about woodchucks. How dare you?
Get out of here.
Didn't Geico teach you anything?
Yoshi, are you getting back to writing an SFA? No. I'm not writing for SFA anymore. Ever. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe in the ending I'll be like, hey guys, I'm back again for no reason, but probably not.
Travis isn't here.
Yeah, he's not here. He's walking his dogs. He'll be back. Make an FMA abridged series. There's too many of them right now, and no.
I will do it, friends. I got you.
You put that in the wrong order, Yoshi.
Okay, we'll never do them, and there's too many of them. Done. And we'll never do it. I didn't even see the whole thing, so I don't even know what it's about. I just know it's about an alchemist and a guy in a metal suit who's his.
Oh, I love that show so much.
And it's like, yeah, I remember it because I when it was on Adult Swim, I would watch it all the time, and then I'm the kind of person that if I miss one episode of the series, I just do not watch the rest at all. So I just kind of missed the boat. And then I
get like that depending on the show sometimes too. But
yeah, I actually downloaded all of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, so I'm just gonna watch all of that instead.
We are not going to talk about Dongle Rope. not talking about that.
I have not. That's like a big thing now, and I never. I didn't even know that was a thing until like maybe a few weeks ago.
What? The Fullmetal Alchemist?
No, the dang it.
Dangle rope?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to talk about dangle rope right now.
You didn't like it, did you, Teppy?
It's complicated. We have a hard relationship. And yes, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong for any of you that are into it. I know it's Danganronpa.
I'm back. Okay.
Hand to the hand.
Yeah.
Hand.
Wait, did they just
Travis,
get
I
to?
missed you.
Jeez.
Oh God, Tippy hugged me up.
We thought you died.
I died in the Grand Canyon.
I did too. It's okay.
We're down at the bottom, just laying there in a crumple, just like, all right. Yeah. Did I miss any good questions?
There's like one or two for you, so scroll back up and check.
Oh, okay.
I know there's one for me too, but I'm trying to pull up the list.
Are they just full of hate and contempt? I guess we'll find out. I don't see any for me. You liar!
I saw your name. They were like, Travis, are you gonna beep the beep beep?
Wow, that's very specific.
I know.
It's probably pretty far up there.
I don't see my name. I don't see my name. You're full of shit, cause I don't definitely see my fucking name.
God, I'll do it for you. Jesus.
Yay, it's ready!
Vesperia asks a question. Have any of you seen anything new you'd like to parody?
Not lately.
Uh,
Because nowadays, if I have a parody, I'll just put it on my Tumblr blog.
I did like a quick little like minute and a half video of that swimming anime thing because I
my
just had a really
gosh.
funny idea, and I was just like, I just thought it'd be hilarious if it was basically like they're sitting in a room and one of the main characters accuses another character of murdering the pool. And
let's throw ourselves at the pool.
And the one behind it were the bulges all along.
I don't even.
Punching the water. I will get my revenge.
Well, you
I
know,
don't wanna-
Emperor Caligula actually sent his armies to the ocean because they thought they wanted to go on war with Poseidon, and by battling him, they just stabbed the ocean with spears. This is real. I can't make that shit up.
They start shooting at it with guns.
Shoot the catapult in the water. One fish floats up. We're winning.
They hang up one really small fish in their room. Yep, that's my trophy.
It's called a war
I
trophy.
don't even want to talk about that anime right now. I'm so mad at the last episode. I don't even want to talk about it.
Then don't. That saves everyone from the pain.
It is a good anime, though.
If I had to do an abridged series for that, I would have none of the actual characters talk, only their bulges talk to each other.
Hey there, what's going on?
that's great.
Hey, you come here often?
Hey, we're gonna swim pool.
One of them can't talk because they're always underwater.
You realize we have to do this now.
I'm okay with it.
It'll be the next April Fool's
Go
episode.
for it.
I'll be the one who actually watches the show. And
Bulges a bridge.
We'll just be everybody else doesn't watch the show. You're the only one who knows if we're doing it right or not.
Yeah, I'll be like, okay, well.
I like the idea of calling it bulges a bridge. Better have Mujo in there somewhere.
That's gonna be,
I
it's
steal
gonna
my
be
thunder.
awkward. It's gonna be
Just a
awkward in the
swimming
first
coach.
episode when they're all like 10.
I don't know how to swim!
And it could already work on the Team Bulge Bomb channel.
Yeah.
It'll be explosive.
Yeah, that is the name of you guys' other bridge series channel, isn't it?
Did you forget?
For like
You
During
sounded
this-
so serious.
during this
Like-
conversation, I didn't think of it, but it would make sense for it to go there.
We were the
Alright,
bomber
so-
channel, actually.
That's decided. The next bridge series.
Team Bomb.
Can I answer that question for Travis?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. He would be homosexual enough that he would marry Thorn, is what it would.
That's why I hate you a little bit.
What a great picture.
Tempe said said you loved him.
Yeah, you said you loved me, but you.
If you read back to the comment, exactly, I said, I love you for doing art, but I hate you for this idea.
But you still love me, so.
Wow, Tempe, you went so into denial.
Yeah.
I'm home alone and didn't even realize it, so I could actually speak at a decent volume now.
Since you guys don't know, and I am going to make this picture the picture for the YouTube upload for this podcast. Yoshi drew a picture of me and Travis getting married.
Yoshi did.
Did I say Yoshi? Tempe.
I'm really good on this.
Hot damn, Yoshi!
I've been drawing everything since the beginning.
Just using my.
It was only a stick drawing, but Tempe also did a really good one. To be honest.
The Yoshi prong was just 2 stick figures with a heart around it.
Wait. I never drew a picture of you two ever in stick form.
It's a fucking joke.
It's a joke.
It's just that you cut out and that kind of ruined it, so I couldn't tell.
The internet ruined it. He did.
Yeah, that's noted. That's
Internet.
then. Haha.
Ruins
I win. You can't get me.
Yeah, it's a very romantically involved picture.
At least I cleaned it up, man.
And I told you, the thing I can appreciate is I probably look pretty damn good in a suit.
Probably.
And I would look good in a dress.
And a veil.
No, that's what I was confused about. Why am I in a suit and a veil?
Because you both are. Why not?
Because you're
Gender
Travis.
norms.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like how you have these velociraptor hands on Thorn.
I'm trying to find the picture to open it. I can't. Oh, here it is.
I have such a big body, but I have such tiny hands.
Well, I just cleaned it up from a 2-second sketch, so I didn't really.
Yeah, you were actually kind of short in the original sketch.
Yeah, I had to move you up and make you taller because
And your feet were pointing up.
His feet are still pointing up.
It's like you're falling, actually.
And then me and Yoshi are on the bottom left, being like, "Yay!"
Woo!
I don't know. I just wanted to draw flowers and dresses, so I was like, I'm gonna draw my OTP getting married. So I did.
Travis does look a little Jewish too.
Yeah, I made you Jewish for
I
it.
didn't.
That's why the foot's up because I'm stepping on a glass.
The thing was, I didn't even notice that until Tempe pointed it out. I'm like, oh yeah, he does look kind of Jewy. Yeah.
So this is a consensus. That I look...
That's really good.
I just noticed a little Yoshi down there.
And me. I'm
And
the
you. I couldn't tell who that was.
Who's the little kid with fluffy hair? Who knows?
Shaq.
Shaq?
But it's not like... Ooh, it's little girl in the corner with the puffy hair. Shaq. Damn right.
Want to see me do a 3-pointer and miss?
If you want to listen to the best thing ever, why am I blanking on his name? Not Isaac Hayes. I'll find out here in just a second because it's in my video favorites. But it's a guy. He's basically doing a radio spot and just bloopering it the entire time, and just hearing this classic deep voice just saying just things like, "I want to fuck this commercial up, baby." It's just like, oh my god, Barry White. Go listen to it. It's hilarious. Not now though. Listen to us. We're hilarious.
It's what they play at the same time while we're talking.
Double humor.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh,
Got married. Didn't want to.
No, wait, we have the person here to do it. JPays, do it.
And what beat do you want me?
In the wedding, just a wedding.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds vaguely crazy.
Ooh, I'll be the flower girl. I'll just throw it in everybody's faces. Congratulations! Yay!
After that's like, dearly beloved.
Dearly beloved.
It's infected Tomlin.
Why am I calling you dearly beloved? I don't know who you are.
Off the top.
Dearly beloved, but not to me.
Yes, everybody follow me on Tumblr.
And me.
And
And ask the birdie. Yep, that's a Tumblr. If you guys aren't following it yet, then what the hell's wrong with you?
Travis, your Tumblr thing, I found it like yesterday, and you're using your icon is the picture I drew you.
I know.
Oh.
hey, kids, don't forget.
I figure it's better than me eating in front of Randall, like it was for the I had known for so long.
For like a year.
Yeah, I know, for a year. I looked, I was like, seriously, you're still keeping that same fucking image?
Yep.
Thanks, Tebby. You gave everyone else a new OTP now.
Yay! Share my OTP.
Can I ask a question? I got a question.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's actually for Yoshi.
Yes.
Is it kind of weird to voice Kara when you're no longer writing for the series? Like, is it a different challenge, would you say?
Not really, honestly. Like, when
You fall into it pretty well?
Yeah, because like when we picked up the script, like I think the first few lines I got it in my first take or two.
Roughly, yeah.
Honestly, it's not really that hard. Like, I've been doing Kara for so long that literally like anything he says is just like, yeah, he would say that. So no, not hard at all.
I can hear it.
I mean, yeah, I get to experiment with my other voices because before I would be like, I'm a voice actor who does like one thing, but now I do like a whole bunch.
Hey, you did Tama for an episode.
I was still attached to like that one voice that I did, but now I have a whole multitude and stuff, so I'm happy. And actually, the funny thing was like I've been doing all my other voices for so long that I actually kind of forgot how to do Karo for a bit. I was trying to do his voice, and I'm like, "Hi, oh shit, what does he sound like?" And then I had to go listen to an episode again.
It sounds like me!
Well, if you notice, his voice did get a little deeper, but that's just how it works.
Puberty in your 40s.
I'm 20, thank you. God, that's also,
Caro.
that's also
I mean,
kinda-
Caro, though.
I'm 570. In alien time. Actually, the funny thing is, like, it's kind of funny thinking about it now, because, like, I had the idea for Sergeant Frog when I was 15, and now I'm 20, and it's actually real, and it's still going.
I know, I'm in high school. That's crazy.
All you guys need to shut up.
Man, Travis was always old.
Jacob, you're still doing the school thing, right?
No, not right now.
Wait, are you gonna be a senior this year, or did you just graduate?
I graduated back in May.
Are you freaking? Am I the only one left in high school? I'm just a little kid to you guys. How do you even like me?
Well, you and Zenny, I think.
Yeah, Zenny.
Yeah,
and
but Zenny's never around.
Zenny's
And
every
Envy's
now and then.
silent.
Oh.
But I mean, like, out of you guys, like, I'm the
6
little
of
kid.
us.
You
I
know what I
haven't-
mean? The YouTube peeps.
I haven't been in school for a long time.
Well, I'm in college now, if that makes you feel better, Tim.
I mean, like, I just started high school. Like, what? All the viewers are probably older than me.
I wouldn't.
Nah, there's got to be one who's out there who's like 14 or something. I don't know.
There gotta be a few like 13, 14s.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
5
want to be
teens.
friends with them. They're younger than me, but
Yeah, that makes
if they're
sense.
if they're my age or up, then we can be friends.
I'm 27. This be Pales.
I'm Mitch Connor. I'm 45. Hang around them
100
children.
years old.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is that
Sorry,
your
I'm just
realization? Oh,
No, I'm reading the chat. So, I was
that doesn't
looking at-
excuse voice necessarily. It does.
Well, I was looking at the art lady.
Oh well, art lady.
I don't know her name.
It's written on the chat.
No, her real name. Did you say Olivia? Was it?
Yeah, Olivia.
Yeah, she said how she was doing a thing, and I was like, oh, art.
Oh, let me see that. Read that part you were talking about. Oh, oh, oh.
You guys.
Playing Wind Waker now? What is this?
See? I love that fish. Would you like me to draw on your map by jumping towards you?
Why? I thought you'd never ask. Actually, speaking of Wind Waker, the HD remake is coming out, and they actually updated the game too. The boat goes a lot faster. They added a sail that makes it go really fast. So
you see that boat streaming like ah!
But the funny thing is, like, they made it an option, so it's like you can go really slow, or you can, have fun.
I had
and
fun
they
sailing.
shortened the Triforce map quest. I think you only have to look up 3 charts now. And they said that they're gonna make like a little guideline to go to a certain island, because apparently people would miss the Tingle Island or something.
Tingle Island.
I don't know how they would miss that, but whatever. And the game looks, HD, so yeah, there's that.
That's the part I care about the least, though, to be honest.
Yeah. Honestly, though, it actually does. I see a difference for once, because usually when a game comes out in HD, I don't see any difference. But if you compare it to the GameCube one, yeah, you can see how it's a lot cleaner and sleeker, and the color looks it pops out more. I think it really works, but especially with the art style for Wind Waker. It actually works, unlike the other games where you can't tell the difference at all.
Oh, Jacob crashed on the call.
I think it's funny how the S is small and everything else is big. Sky Crash Bot!
Why did you throw me into the ocean?
Because they're a dick. Who said that?
Whoa, whoever said that, you're right.
Travis.
It's my new favorite thing, I swear to God.
Oh my God.
They're starting to pile up down there.
Body count is now like 3.
God.
Oh yeah, there's also a new thing that Link can do with the camera. Now he can take pictures of himself. He just takes.
Oh yeah.
He can take selfies, and he has a few emotions too that you can use.
So
So you're in front of the final boss.
I saw that drawing.
Can you do the my fish expression? Oh.
Instagramming Ganondorf, just like
Literally me.
Like Gandalf is starting to come out, but you're doing one of those upward, puckered up face expressions and taking a picture.
Little caption nerd behind
Fighting Ganon, lol.
you. Beat up the nerd.
There was an artist on Tumblr that did that, what you guys are talking about. They drew Link doing selfies in different situations. One was LOL just got stabbed, and he was doing a duck face and peace sign and stuff, and LOL just defeated this guy, or about to beat the boss or something like that. I didn't reblog it though, so I can't find it.
Why not?
Well, it's probably not that hard to find.
Yeah, I could probably figure out somebody who reblogged
Anything, we
it.
could probably look it up ourselves.
Or you could do that. You don't need my help.
But Zephy, I don't want to bother you. I already bug you so much. I want you to voice a talking horse and then draw about talking horses and do more stuff.
I know, God, it's so much work. What else am I gonna do with my life?
Well, you
Except-
sit and watch TV shows, so I give you stuff to do.
Voice a gay 6-year-old magical pony, and then draw about them.
God, it'll be great.
This is my life. This is what I'm
my
doing.
life, isn't it neat?
Voicing gay ponies, aren't I? Just great.
So
Sweet.
sweet.
Great.
I'm really bad at rhyming on the spot.
Falling down the Grand Canyon, I think I just broke everything.
I'm back too.
No.
Oh.
Oh, I wrote a musical a few days ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You should sing
I wrote an original song, kind of.
Oh God.
Okay, guys, chat. I wrote a song a couple days ago. It's called AIDS the Musical. And
Doesn't that already exist?
well, I can at least call it AIDS the Song, which probably exists too, but this is my song. So I'm pretty proud of it. I wrote every lyric, and there's a melody and everything. I just wish I could play the piano. Tempe, do the melody for me, please.
My piano's on the other side of the room.
I couldn't understand a single word of that.
Yeah,
Brittle.
My piano's on the other side of the room.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this is what I wrote. AIDS is a feeling you get when you're full of regret and your life is upset. AIDS is a chance that you take when your life is at stake and you make a mistake. AIDS is a problem that goes in your body when you and your girlfriend or boyfriend get naughty and everyone's pointing fingers while the STD stays and lingers, because inevitably and spectacularly you will lose your eye and then you'll die. AIDS!
Yeah.
Beautiful.
that was probably a deleted song off of Rent, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Well, I wrote it myself, so I'm pretty proud of it.
It is pretty damn good.
I sang a Rent song for my sister's graduation. My choir did. That's pretty legit.
Should I show up at your graduation? So I can sing it?
Please do come to my graduation and sing that.
This is what all of you have.
So you kids at the prom thinking of having sex, here's some shit to scare you from having sex.
My tummy.
It's full of AIDS.
AIDS.
You got the AIDS.
So when you say that, because I just imagined Cooler being, you have AIDS. Now we can't top it. Shit. If I had time to write a song, goddammit, I always do have a whole new smack, but that's been sung already.
I completely lagged out for like the past 30 seconds.
Jacob, you have AIDS.
Oh.
Did you say I still have AIDS?
You just need to
If
get
you have them, not if you have them for real.
had him before.
Well,
Oh yeah. Artist complex. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Olivia. I thought you were a band for a second. What was?
Yeah, an artist complex.
Well, the thing is, like, we started a call, me and Thorne, to record the lines for SFA 19, and then he said, and like the very first thing he says is, you know, an artist complex, and well, I've seen that name a couple of times, and it didn't click for me. Like, I knew you were the one doing all the drawings for Straw Hat. No, but when he just said that was the first thing he said, I just said hi, and he's like, do you know an artist complex? And I'm like, is that a band? Because he talks about all these bands that I don't know about. So for a second there, I'm like, that's a band, right? And then it didn't click, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the artist. I called her a band. I'm sorry.
oh my fucking fuck.
Me too, Jacob.
So I need to make a song about cancer, apparently.
The people have spoken.
Cancer! It's the
Wait. What's GF stand for?
Gif.
GF stand fan art. Tempe, you are so cool. What is that? What did I draw fan art for?
Oh, it's
What are you
okay. I
talking
love you
about?
too.
What?
Gogent Frog, maybe?
I love artist complex too. Or Olivia, I should say Olivia, because I know your name now. Olivia.
Olivia. I feel so weird because I call all my friends by their names and then Yoshi, Thorn, Shadow, Jacob.
Travis.
Yoshi, Thorn, Shadow, Jacob.
It's not my real name. Actually, it's not.
I
though.
know.
It's not his name. It's not his name.
Oh, Gravity Falls.
Weird
Heck
thing
yeah.
His
is,
name is Jacob? That's not his name.
Are you going through my art blog?
it's
or-
not though. Technically, it's my middle name. My first name is James.
James Jacob Russell.
That's my name.
I'm so sorry.
I literally didn't know that ever.
It sounds like, you know, like sometimes when people get so mad at you, they forget your name, and it's like James,
James?
Jacob, Russell, Jacob.
Dude, I've said this a few
James Jacob Jingleheimer Smith Russell, damn it.
Dude, that reminds me. I think I've said this a few times before, but not to chat. Like in my agri-science class last year, as I said, my full name is James Jacob Russell. There was a kid named James, a kid named Jacob, and a kid named Russell in addition to me in the class.
You're just a mystery.
And every time my teacher would say, James, Russell, Jacob, I would turn around like, what the fuck do you want?
So what did he call you for the whole year?
It's just call me Jacob.
But wasn't there another guy named Jacob?
We figured it out. It's like, if the teacher was looking at me, they were talking to me.
It's like, this is too confusing. We'll call you Becky. There.
There's no one else in the class named Becky. It's fine.
I'll call you Jacob 2.
I call you Point Jacob.
Jacob Pointo.
Jacob Pointo.
I need Jacob to the... Okay, Jacob, come on screen. No, I mean Jacob to the second power.
Whatever happened to people asking us questions?
Well, somebody just asked if I was eating my mic.
I did find a song I wrote a very long time ago that was a Christmas song that's related to Code Geass.
Code Goose.
Code Goose, yes.
Code Hot Gas.
Back when I used to voice for that series many years ago.
Dark days. Those are some dark days, huh, Travis?
Dark days, woo.
I can't see anything and I'm blind.
Ow.
Jesus Christ, everything hurts. Why?
Travis, who did you use to voice for that?
For a series of it, Bridge series, not the real one, but...
Right.
Not yet.
Suzaku, I voiced for Jeremiah, voiced for a lot of people, actually. Clovis. People. I voiced for people.
Is people
Me
a
too.
person, or...
But if you're curious about the song, it's in Santa Claus is Coming to Town, basically. I don't even know why it's in Christmas theme, but there you go. Well, I only been one part of it. What the fuck? And didn't space it either. Never mind. Don't read that. Nah.
Remove it.
You better not shut. You better not cry. You better not.
Aha, like that.
You know what? I am, but it's very hard to find that fucking wig. I actually have shopped around for some of the clothing parts that are simple enough. But finding a Groose wig, oh god, no one. They don't make them. You have to make it yourself, and I don't know how to do that.
I don't know.
Style your hair for it, man.
I don't have long enough hair to do that.
Grow your hair, then
Just
dye it, then cut it.
There was one really good Groose cosplay I saw. The guy had short hair. He didn't even bother dyeing it, but it still looked good.
I would just have a speaker with me, just playing that song. I was like, bram, 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 bram.
You need to have a catapult with you, just drag it along everywhere.
The Groosinator.
Groosinator.
Find a female Groose. She's my Groose girlfriend.
A Groose friend.
The Groose friend.
And it also means I'll have to shave too, which I have to say bye-bye beard. Which means
Oh.
Oh.
Groose in the later years. Do an old Groose cosplay.
Just any kind of, every kind of Groose you can.
I gotta tell you, after finding out Zelda turned into a popsicle.
Remember when she was stuck behind Caramel?
It's a proper schedule, but the problem with proper schedules is that, like in my case, I work 45 hours a week. And it's not consistent hours, it's just all over the place. So if they want to do consistent, they would just have to be more flexible right without me or when I'm around, whatever.
We had a proper schedule. We decided we didn't like it anymore, so we stopped.
Yep. But it's about as consistent as it can be, and us to maintain a life. You know.
I remember when I used to just like listen to the podcasts all day when I was bored or doing homework or something. Back when it was just Travis and Yoshi like once a week.
Before I came around and ruined everything.
Yeah, Tempe, you're pretty fucked up.
Before Tempe came in, I had all of my limbs.
Okay, this freaking user, I'm in love with you, whoever you are. You streamer 0-004651. I'm in love with you. Let's be friends. They like all the things I draw. That means they
you need also draw a blonde Zoidberg artist complex.
Lloydberg?
The backwards monster of Zelda.
If Zelda's turned around and you put eyes on her, she looks like a monster.
I also want to see a lot more art of all basically the murderous car from Ni no Kuni.
I still have to see that. I keep forgetting about it. One of my favorite moments of damn it, it's not up yet. Never mind. It was in Sleeping Dogs.
Oh yeah, we're waiting until we get part 5.
We did every episode. We were laughing our ass off the whole time to all 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's a good
No,
sign.
because I think it's in the second one and the third one. I just started laughing because of the dumbest thing you did.
Yep.
With the car.
Why do you think I saved that moment? It was so stupid.
I was crying.
Soon.
Soon, everybody.
I just had to get a little further in, so if I had, I'll have some more material to actually work with.
And on that note, I would like to end the podcast and get to LPs if you guys want.
Oh, all right.
Alrighty.
It's basically a nice way of saying, the rest of you get the hell out.
Alright, guys, it was fun. Get the fuck out of my life. Alright, Thorn.
I like the chat and the call is kind of grinding to a stop.
Yeah, it's just us talking about our life now.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be there.
Dinner time.
Good
Yeah.
segue. We're going to go eat dinner with Jacob.
Alright,
I'll just
everybody.
show up at Jacob's house. Hey!
Well, apparently it's really easy to get from his house to your house.
Right. Let's just take the sugar. No, the salt train. There we go.
Oh, it
Florida.
was sugar.
Well, sugar. Fuck, I messed it. I hate you, Jacob.
This is all your fault.
You making a train with a name that I messed up.
I didn't make the trade. I just took it.
All aboard the salt train. Choo choo.
Okay, bye everyone.
Gizmos and gizmos.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, all you people. Bye, all you people.
No.
Never again.
Okay, we're offline. Jesus Christ, I hate everybody. And
Yes, so do I. Yoshi and
Oh
his beard.
God! People actually want to talk to us. Those fucking assholes.
Someone likes my art.